Hey everybody, Evan Lehrman here. I'm the program director for interventional radiology for UCSF. And in light of the virtual interview season this year, we are creating some content, and that includes bio videos for all of the faculty here. So a little bit of background information about myself. Grew up in Northern California, small town called Placerville, California, and went down to UC San Diego for undergrad, went out to New York and did both med school and diagnostic radiology residency at Mount Sinai. Came back to California for IR fellowship at UCLA, which was great to get back to California. Lived down in Venice Beach for a couple of years. Actually got a job and went out, started working. I was at Loma Linda University for a couple of years. Came back to UCSF at that point, did an abdominal imaging fellowship, and stayed on as interventional radiology faculty. And took over as program director about 3 years ago when Jean LaBerge retired. In terms of clinical interests, a lot of interventional oncology and portal hypertension interventions, which many of the partners in this group would all say. But aside from that, a couple niche things that I'm specifically interested in would be endoleak interventions and angiovac for right heart applications, including vegetations in right-sided endocarditis and infected pacemaker leads with vegetations. In terms of what do I love about UCSF and San Francisco in general, you're probably hearing a lot of answers about the culture and getting a chance to teach and interact with some of the most brilliant medical students and residents anywhere in the country, and that's certainly true. But I really like driving across the Golden Gate Bridge to work every day. I'm up here in Marin, and it's either driving across the Golden Gate Bridge or taking a ferry and getting on a boat and going down to our Mission Bay campus. So I'm from Northern California, and there's really nowhere else I'd want to be. So look forward to meeting everyone when they come in to interview, and hope everyone has a good interview season.
Hello, my name is Vishal Kumar, and I'm an interventional radiologist and faculty member at UCSF. After obtaining my undergraduate bachelor's degree and medical diploma at UCLA, I completed my diagnostic radiology residency and interventional radiology fellowship at UCSF in 2013. After a brief stint in the world of private practice, I joined on as faculty in 2015 and have loved every moment of my early academic career. As you can see from my drone photography backdrop, I love the views and experiences offered by the San Francisco Bay Area. While I am proud to be a part of a healthcare system that embraces its community and provides care for its homeless and underserved communities, I'm also proud to be a part of an institution that embodies diversity, equity, and inclusion as evidenced by its Differences Matter campaign. The best part of being at UCSF is getting to work with the incredible residents and fellows that make up our training programs. You, the trainees, keep us honest, up to date, and always help push us to be better. I wish you luck throughout your admissions process and look forward to meeting you. Be safe and be well.
Hey everybody, thanks for your interest in UCSF. I'm Pete Locken, and I'm one of the faculty members here. I grew up in Duluth, Minnesota, and went to Yale for college and Harvard Medical School, and then Brigham and Women's Hospital for residency. And I came out to UCSF for fellowship and just kind of fell in love with the place. Fell in love with portal hypertension and liver transplant interventions, HCC, and still interested in that to this day. And I think what really made me like it, though, were the colleagues that I have in the transplant staff, other IRs for sure. And most of all, I think the fellows that we have every year. It's just so much fun to have a new group of people, new residents, new fellows, just teaching me things, asking really good questions. And it's just fun to develop those relationships. So thanks so much for your interest in our program, and I hope to meet you.
Hi, I'm Andrew Taylor, part of the IR group at UCSF. I'm originally an East Coaster, having grown up outside of Philadelphia, and I did my undergraduate at Harvard and my medical training at University of Pennsylvania before heading west and doing residency and fellowship at UCSF. In the group, I'm also the Director of Quality and Safety. And my research projects focus on machine learning and informatics, as well as projects related to liver and kidney oncology. One of the things I love about working at UCSF is that I get to work with a great bunch of people every day, both my partners and the residents and fellows who rotate with us. Just a great, easygoing, smart group of people that are great doctors. And one of the things I love about being in the Bay Area is that you can live right next to a national park and work in the city. Getting out and exploring Northern California and all that there is around here is really, really easy. So I look forward to meeting with you and talking to you more about UC.
Hi everyone, my name is Ryan Kohlbrenner. I am originally from the north suburbs of Chicago. I went to college at the University of Southern California in LA before attending medical school at the University of Chicago, Pritzker School of Medicine. I was a resident, a chief resident, and an interventional radiology fellow at UCSF before deciding to stay on as faculty. My clinical interests include GU interventions such as prostate artery embolization for BPH and percutaneous ablation for renal cell carcinoma. The thing that I like most about UCSF is the culture. You have some of the smartest people in the world working here, and yet everyone is pretty friendly and collegial. And you're on a first-name basis with everyone from day one.
Hi everyone, my name is Michael Heller. I'm originally from the northern suburbs of Chicago. I didn't travel very far for college. I went to Northwestern where I studied economics and bio. Followed that up by going downtown Chicago where I did medical school at Northwestern. I then ventured out to the East Coast and went to Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, where I made tons of great friends intern year and got to watch my Blackhawks beat the Boston Bruins and then actually see the Red Sox win the World Series in a very short year. Then I traveled out west, went to UCSF for diagnostic radiology residency, eventually becoming a chief resident. Then traveled back to the Midwest and went to Northwestern for interventional radiology fellowship. I come back to UCSF about 2 years in and really interested in building up interventional oncology practice. It's already very strong here, doing a lot of Y90, as well as building a lot of other service lines to give trainees a well-rounded education. So built up a venous multidisciplinary clinic where we're treating superficial venous disease with my partner Alex Lamb. Also building up the bone ablation and kyphoplasty, as well as endovenous arterial venous fistula creation, as well as starting a geniculate artery embolization practice. I'm also involved in recruitment, so I'll see all you very soon during interviews. And I can't say it enough. I went here as my first day of residency, and they told me UCSF stood for You Can Stay Forever, and that's definitely true. People are fantastic. Everyone is very cordial. It's very West Coast. And everyone likes to be called by their first name, even though they have their names as lead authors on textbooks. It's a really nice culture, great people, smart people, and top exposure to everything, all IR and radiology in general. Look forward to seeing you all soon and talk to you soon.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for your interest in our training program. My name is Alex Lamb. I'm one of the IR faculty here at UCSF. I'm originally from San Jose, California. I did my undergraduate education at Berkeley. I went to UC Davis for my medical school and completed diagnostic radiology residency at UC Irvine. I then went to the University of Virginia for my IR fellowship, after which I joined here as staff in 2019. My clinical interests include arterial and venous diagnoses and interventions. And what I love most about working at UCSF is working in a very collegial atmosphere with extremely talented residents and fellows. It's important to emphasize that the culture here is very supportive, and we as attendees do everything that we can to make sure that you succeed in all your professional and personal endeavors. Thank you so much again for your interest, and I look forward to meeting you all.
Hi there. I'm Paul Coley. I'm one of the interventional radiologists here at UCSF. I hope you're all surviving this crazy 2020 and looking forward to a better 2021. To tell you a little bit about myself, I grew up in Ohio, spent about a decade in Chicago, and then I've been out in San Francisco at UCSF since about 2007 for training and then progressing on to becoming an attending on faculty here. We all, I think, have broadish practices. I have a particular interest in both portal hypertension and chronic occlusive venous disease and managing patients with post-thrombotic syndrome and complex obstructions. And beyond my clinical role and research in the same areas, I'm fortunate to wear a hat overseeing quality and safety in our department and have a role in quality in our health system, which is really a nice additional piece of my professional life that's rewarding and educating all at the same time. One of the things we wanted to share in these videos is what we appreciate about UCSF, and I would say hands down, far and away, the thing that I love about this place is really the people, and that's both within our division, within our department, and in our health system. You've got a lot of people who are just really smart, experts at what they do, but so down to earth, collaborative and collegial that I think it makes all of us better, and it really provides patient-centered, excellent care. And so I think that's really the greatest strength of this place, and I hope you come here and learn about that yourself. Take care.
Hi, I'm Miles Conrad. I'm one of the interventional radiologists here at UCSF. And I came here 12 years ago. I grew up in the Bay Area, and then I went to medical school in New Hampshire at Dartmouth, and then I did a surgical internship at Virginia Mason in Seattle, and then I trained at the University of Arizona in Tucson for IR and radiology, and then I came here 12 years ago, and I've been living the dream ever since. What I like about my job is I get to do very complicated tertiary care and quaternary care procedures, and I specialize in HHT, pulmonary vascular malformations, trauma, pulmonary artery interventions, ablations, whatever. And it's just been a great place to be. UCSF is wonderful because I like teaching, and teaching is one of the things that brings me joy. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. Please feel free to reach out to me anytime. miles.conrad@ucsf.edu, and talk to you later.
Hi there, my name is Rochelle Durand. I'm a pediatric interventional radiologist. A little bit on my background, I went to the University of Texas at Austin for undergrad, stayed for med school at UNT-TCOM, and went to Wayne State University for residency. I completed my fellowship training in pediatric radiology and in pediatric interventional radiology, both at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. At UCSF, my focus is on pediatrics, and I work both within the interventional department and in the peds department. My interests include contrast-enhanced ultrasound, lymphatic imaging, vascular anomalies, and hepatobiliary disease. The best thing about coming to work every day is the people. I think you'll find that UCSF is a warm place with a lot of opportunity, great mentorship, and a place where you'll build lasting friendships. We can't wait to meet you, and good luck with your search.
Hello everyone, my name is Nicholas Fiedelman, and I am the Acting Chief of Interventional Radiology at UCSF. Thank you for your interest in our program. I came to UCSF in 1998 as a medical student, and then I was a resident in radiology and an interventional radiology fellow also at UCSF. And in 2008, I joined the ranks of faculty in our department. The reason I've stayed at UCSF for this long is that we have an incredibly strong department from the clinical perspective, research and education. We have multiple hospital sites. We have excellent coverage of various clinical services. We perform a large breadth of a variety of different clinical procedures. We offer outstanding educational opportunities with regular didactic lectures, conferences, and a very large hands-on case volume. I think you cannot go wrong by choosing UCSF Interventional Radiology to train. Thank you for your interest.